Lawmakers, traditional rulers, and other key stakeholders have thrown their weight behind two major technology-related bills before the National Assembly, one seeking to establish an artificial intelligence academy in Ekiti State, and another requiring social media platforms operating in Nigeria to maintain physical offices within the country. The show of support came during a public hearing organized by the Senate Committee on ICT and Cybersecurity. Representing Senate President Godswill Akpabio, Deputy Senate Leader Senator Lola Ashiru described the proposals as forward-looking and of national importance, saying they reflect the Senate's commitment to strengthening governance through responsive legislation. On the bill requiring social media companies to establish physical offices in Nigeria, Senator Ashiru stressed that the legislation is not intended to suppress or restrict digital platforms, but to provide a clearer framework for their operations in the country. Chairman of the Senate Committee on ICT and Cybersecurity, Senator Shaib Afolabi Salisu, explained that the social media bill is aimed at strengthening the protection of Nigeria's cyberspace, while the proposed Artificial Intelligence Academy is designed to serve as a center of excellence for AI education, research, and innovation.
Distinguished colleagues and stakeholders, today's engagement reflects the Senate's enduring commitment to include lawmaking, democratic participation, and evidence-based public development. Public hearings such as this provide a vital platform for citizens, experts, and institutional actors to contribute meaningfully to the legislative process. On Nigerian Data Protection Act Amendment Bill SB 648. In an era defined by rapid digital transformation, the role of social media in shaping communications, in shaping commerce, governance, and public discourse cannot be overstated.
This committee will continue to engage all the stakeholders in an attempt to fashion out new laws and legislative interventions to deepen the Nigerian ecosystem, particularly in the digital space. And this bill must be viewed within two contexts. Number one, a few months ago, some of you were here when we held a public hearing on national digital economy and in-government bill. I'm happy to report that that bill is in the final stage, and any moment from now, the bill will be passed for presidential assent. This bill will provide regulatory certainty for electronic transactions in the country. It will also mandate government agencies to digitize their operations, and most importantly, it will also provide framework for responsive management, deployment, and implementation of AI in the country. Whilst we're on that, I'm also happy to report to you that you cannot have a digital economy. It's like building a broadband, a broad road, and yet you cannot secure the people who pass through there. This committee is also working on a new national cybersecurity and cybercrime bill that will ensure that our cyberspace is safe, is secure, and we can therefore tap into the opportunity that the digital economy offers.
Also speaking at the hearing, Senator Ned Nwoko defended the social media bill, insisting that it is neither punitive nor hostile to innovation. According to him, the proposal is not designed to frustrate investment or discourage technology companies from operating in Nigeria. Senator Salisu reiterated that the central objective of the legislation is to enhance the security and resilience of Nigeria's digital ecosystem.
We have anxiety every time the National Assembly attempts to do anything that relates to social media. The misconception usually is the National Assembly is there again. They want to constrain the social space. They want to guard the citizens. Let me assure you, I am a practitioner in this space for 4 decades. I am aware that you need to balance regulation, legislation, and innovation. I therefore want to assure you that this public hearing is not just something perfunctory, just to listen to you. I am here to ensure that we listen to you, we take your input, and we fashion this into the final output and outcome of this bill. But rest assured that we are open-minded as Senate, and particularly in this committee. And before today, I have continued to engage with social media platforms. About 2 weeks ago, the committee was in engagement with Google. And over this last weekend, we had a 3-day retreat with Meta, the owners of Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, just to be sure that whatever laws we come up with, these laws reflect the reality, and we can hold these platforms also accountable and responsive.
Once they do what they are doing in other countries, for example, South Africa, UK, India, Ireland, and you name it, they're all there. Once they open offices here, they will create much more jobs than you can imagine from what's happening now. They will also be able to help us to transfer some technology, because they must have engineering departments. They will employ lawyers. The tech companies would have taken these steps, I'm sure, but nobody has encouraged them to do so. Nigeria is the biggest market in Africa. We have the numbers, we have the revenue for them. At the last count, maybe we are losing about 15 trillion naira every year from their non-presence in Nigeria.